Cheers everybody, Shred of My here from Into the Wild E-Bike Adventures. Got the Eahora Juliet out here on the ice. We got about, let's just say 2 to 3 inches of snow on top of the ice. Bike's handling like a dream. Not floating on top, but sinking enough to give a lot of bite. We're biting in pretty good. Brake can pretty much stop. And yeah, so we're shredding some snow and ice today on Into the Wild E-Bike Adventures. Let's get shredded. Yes. So rocking pedal assist 5 right now and holding around 16 miles an hour in the snow. You want to try locking up here again? Oh yeah, you can pretty much stop on a dime. Okay, I say we head up into the back country here. Let's do it. Beautiful day like this, you gotta take advantage of these days. This is a cool trail through the slough here that we've been using for years. Let's head through the edge of town here. We'll hop the bridge across the valley. And head into the wild. Out into the wild we go. Little slush too. Let's shred the slush. She just hugs. Smooth. We'll hop off here, cut through the trailer park boys up in the hood. It actually feels really smooth when you hit the nice, clean concrete pavement here. Speed bumps. Sweet. Oh, we got a train. Take a little detour in the meantime, just to keep the wheels a spinning and the legs a working. This nice packed, slightly graded ice is smooth. Let's try a little walk up here, see how good the brakes work here. Oh yeah, we're stopping within 10 feet. And over here, we got the lumber mill tipping away. And this has been one of my main sources of income for many years. It's a love-hate relationship because I do
somewhat disagree with the way they're logging these days, but at the same time it does provide a livelihood, and at the same time it is a renewable resource. But now with these smaller bunchers, they're able to go out into the forest and just whack acres in hours. But it is all replanted. The areas that were logged when I was a kid, you wouldn't even know they were logged when I was a kid, because the growth just in 40 years is pretty substantial. Oh, this train's gonna stop too. I'm trying to get into the backcountry here. Get us into the wild. All right, we got a little lip here. Let's see if we can fly off this lip with a little air. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Smooth. This almost will take us back around to where we started. A nice little detour. Like I said, riding on the hard pack's nice. Let's do another. Yeah, in, stop pretty quick. Get some studs on these tires and it'll be styling next winter. And up there, we got Moberly Mountain. And I'll come over here. Spot to stop. There, Mount 7. Hopefully the GoPro's working its magic for us. All right, perfect timing. Perfect little detour. Let the traffic clear and get back on the road that's gonna take us into the wild. All right, let's open her up. Enjoy this pavement while it lasts. Go ahead. I'll follow these guys. It's a busy road because up this road is what we call Kicking Horse Mountain Resort. And if there's no cars behind me, which there isn't, little peek at the Columbia, which is melting and opening up for this spring's fishing season when the rainbow come up. If you're looking forward to that, I've had to use this bike to get to a couple of my favorite holes. Fishing holes, that is. And nobody behind me, sweet. Yeah, kind of wishing we had more than 7 gears here. And we're gonna get off this road, but we will eventually one day explore up there for the ultimate hill climb test. See if we can get this mountain right up to the peak. Obviously we won't be going straight up, but there's lots of switchbacks that kind of takes the incline off the trail. And here we go. Into the wild. This is where I love it. This is where I'm at home. Yeah, she's struggling a bit. I'm gonna get her down to the lower gears here to get a bit more torque for my legs. You get a good balance between the pedal assist and your legs. Ah, sweet sunshine. And back into the shade. Nice cool shade. Okay, now we're picking up speed. We're going downhill. "25 miles an hour. Woohoo! And still hugging that ice and snow like it feels like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm not feeling like I'm floating or slipping or sliding. Should we try locking up? Let me just get a bit more of a better spot to lock up and see how quick we can stop at 25. So here, 25, flying, oh shit, 26, 27. Okay, whew. I didn't want to fishtail. When you're going that fast, you will fishtail if you lock up that back tire. That felt good though. Gets the adrenaline pumping. So I'm actually gonna take her down to pedal assist 3 here. Because I do just I love my cruising, but I love just being chill, save energy to get home. And then we got a hill coming up here. Whew! Just coasting, not even pedaling, 22 miles an hour. "24 at the bottom of that pitch. Now down gear to get my legs doing most of the work here. Pedal assist 3, pedaling, not like a madman, but pedaling. And no problem. Sounding smooth. Yeah. And you can feel under this little bit of snow that's been packed down by traffic, there's solid ice under there. I'm gonna bump up to pedal assist 4 here. Yeah, so she's got some climbing power. The weight of this bike over 110 pounds. I think that's what's really holding it back. So even on my other e-bike there, the e-cycle, it climbs, and it's a fairly heavy bike too, but it's probably only around 75 pounds with a 500 watt motor. But to get around out here, you gotta have to climb some hills and be able to handle that speed coming down the hills. Oh yeah, have a little scenic view here. Woo! Blessed to live here. That's why as the year goes on here, I'll be able to bring you guys some really cool, unique footage, some really cool, unique trails. Just past, back where we passed, there's a bunch of trails that start way at the top of the mountain and cut through. And but nobody's broken them in. I thought for sure somebody would have even just took their straight up fat bike mountain bikes down them to break them in and pack them in a bit, but I don't want to be the first to do that until I get a bit more comfortable with this bike. But last summer I had a blast on them in the summer, and they groom them and keep them nice and clean and tidy for everybody. But I just like these old logging roads. They're just as much fun. Oh, here's another trail dropping right here. Right here. Gold Rush. They call this one Gold Rush. Let's have a peek. Woo! Okay, there's no traffic's coming. And they are, some of them are extremely extreme. This has got a blue, so I'm assuming that's similar to the ski hill, right? You got your blue runs, it's intermediate, green for basic, and the black diamonds for the crazy mofos. This one actually looks pretty crazy, and you can see where it's dropped down from. Even more crazy. And this bike here, just because of the weight of it, I don't think it's going to be the greatest downhill trail bike, but we're going to put it to the test, don't you worry. But definitely the weight's kind of going to throw you off. I've been looking at the Highboy L7, I believe, $1,200, 750 motor, raw, no nothing, no fenders, no nothing. But I think, even though it's not a full suspension, we'll get to the top here and turn down. Even though that Highboy's not a full suspension, lightweight, I think it'll be great for these trails, for me to shred those trails, something a little lighter. And then use this for more backpacking situations. Okay. You can see here, this was recently logged up here. Got a couple little slash piles. They're gonna burn when the spring comes around before it gets too dry and hot. And we just praying we get lots of rain this spring and maybe even some more snow, because we don't want to be smoked out this summer with the good old forest fires. And I like my campfire when I'm camping, so it kind of is a bummer when you get a campfire ban come into effect. Yeah, this is icy under here. Slow, trail crossing ahead. I don't think anybody's dropping in there today. Could probably drop in on a set of skis and have a blast. Don't ever let anyone tell you the e-bike's for the lazy man, because you can get just as much workout climbing those hills and keeping your pedal assist down as you can on a mountain bike. It's just kind of nice when the end of the day comes around, you can just cruise, right? Yeah, the weight of this bike just pulls it down the hills. Good way to conserve on battery power though. Speaking of, we're at 1 bar. I didn't charge it when I broke it out of the box yet. And we're at 22.2 miles thus far. A lot of which was uphill though. I took her for another test run yesterday. Took her out of the box 3 days ago. Took her for a short test run. Brought her home, tightened everything up. But we will get her out on the highway with this spring for the full range test. See if we can get the 100 miles that they claim out of her. Woohoo! So you want to kind of keep some of your momentum to get up the hill up ahead. Then down gear so you're getting more out of your pedals. Yeah, when you stand up, you lose so much control, but the more I do that, I think that kind of throws you around. When you put your butt on the back of that seat, it just helps the whole back tire bite and it gives you so much more control. Oh, the sunshine again. The ears are cold. Whew, sweet deal. Okay, continuing on uphill, all the way around the corner. And then maybe we'll take that trail along the tracks as a shortcut home. All right, here we go. Almost made it to the top. I'm assuming this cold's playing a big factor on the battery too. It's like yesterday my GoPro died right after I did the intro to this video out on the ice there. Working out the bugs. We'll dial this in. We'll dial this in and take this YouTube channel to a whole new level. Another trailhead just around the corner here. This is one I've ridden many times. Brings you along a little cliff over the river there, which is kind of scary, but nice. They got some wooden platforms to get around the rough spots. A lot of people spend a lot of time volunteering their time and make these trails happen. Yeah, if I had more battery, it would take us north on another paved road, but we'll get there eventually. It's not today. A little brake check in the powder. Whew. That was a quick 5-foot stop. More traffic. Can't blame anybody today. First blue sky day first few blue sky days we've had in a while here. A lot of overcast. Okay. We're clear coming down, so I'm hopping in. Got one car up there. Let's do it. Back in the slush. You get up on the edge here, but very careful. So you hit that ditch slush and it's you're gonna go for a ride. Little slick in the slush. Okay. Bridge looks clear. I'm going for it. Here we go. Crossing the mighty Columbia River. Oh, and back into the sunshine. Sweet. I won't take the long way home because I'm feeling good. Feeling alive. So we made it back to the homestead here, and we're mucky. I'm gonna wipe some of this sludge and slush off because we don't know how waterproof that motor really is. Keep things clean, and give you a little look at what we got here. Mostly dirt and grime from the paved highways that are warming up in today's sunshine there. And then over here, a little bit to see this here. No. Anyways, we got 26.3 miles on her, 1 bar left. I just do believe that is because of the cold. But when it comes to shredding in the ice, snow, and slush, I think it was a success. Can only imagine throwing some studded tires on here, how awesome this thing's gonna be with some studs. But spring's around the corner, so we're gonna worry about that next winter. Hope y'all enjoyed my little journey into the wild
and I'll be back with more. Keep shredding, keep doing what it is you love to do. Until next time, cheers everybody.